You ready? What's wrong?
Chip said his mom was on a trip, and when she came back, she was going to bring him presents.
Maybe she will.
What are you going to do when they realize that she's not coming back?
I don't know, but I'm not going to tell them that their mother is not coming back.
Cruz.
Julia? They're babies. Now let's go see if we can help Kelly. Mr. C.
Hey, holding up.
All right, how are you?
Barely. Sit in.
Is Kelly here? I heard that she was back.
Yeah.
Hey.
Hey.
Hi.
How you doing?
I'm doing minute by minute. How are you?
What are we gonna do without her?
I don't know yet, but
Have you told it? Did you tell the children?
well, I tried to be real careful about that.
You have to tell them.
I know. I told them that she's gone away for a while.
Oh, son, you think that's wise?
I don't know if it's wise, but that's the way I want it, and so that's the way it's going to be.
I don't think I can handle this. I don't think I can take this. My head feels like it's gonna explode. No, it's just a mistake, right? Eden's not dead. She's here. It's just someone made a mistake about it. I don't want anyone to touch me. I don't want him. Don't touch me. I just want Eden back. I just don't.
Okay. It's okay. I'm right here. Kelly, look at me. Look at me, Kelly. Everything's gonna be all right. I'm right here for you.
I just want him back.
No, sweetheart. You're gonna be all right. You just hold on to me, okay? Let's go over here.
She's hurting, you know that.
I know.
Okay.
How are you?
Frightened for you?
That's not necessary.
You don't have to be strong all the time. You can let down a little bit when you're around people who love you.
You have been wonderful to me, and I appreciate that, but I do have to be strong because I have children.
I know that. But they're not here right now.
I'm not going to cry today, Sophia. I made up my mind. Sorry.
Okay. But you can't bottle up these feelings. If you do, they'll find some way out. If you hold everything in, it's going to choke you. I need you to accept what's happened and to tell the kids and to say goodbye.
I can't do that right now. I can't, so, you you handle it your way and I'll handle it mine. I'm sorry, I have to get something to drink.
I will be needing you in my study.
No?
Now.
That wasn't personal, you know.
What?
Kelly. In spite of the way it looked, your being here means a lot to her.
whatever. She seems to have all the help she needs, actually.
Oh, God, let's hope not. It must have taken tremendous effort to rise above your own pain to consider hers.
I didn't rise above anything, Mason. I just heard that she had returned, and I thought she might be hurting, and I would like to see her, that's all.
Well, I still admire you for it. And I hope that her reaction doesn't, well, to what happened just now, doesn't hurt you too much. She's just overcome. We all are. We don't know what to do without Eden. We don't know how to act. We don't quite know who we are. She was our anchor. I've been thinking about one of the last times I saw her. You were there. We were all arranged in the living room, like actors on a stage. Each of us, of course, with our designated role. Those roles, of course, subject to change without prior notice, but that particular occasion, Cece was the noble patriarch, around whom all the capital drama seems to swirl. Sophia, the accused, and a rare role reversal with me. Eden, the avenging angel, you, the concerned husband, and me, the non-son. Eden was trying to remember what happened the day Sophia disappeared. And she'd asked me to come over and help. Which, of course, displeased my father. He insulted me, tried to throw me out. Nothing remarkable in that. But Eden made the difference. She wasn't having any of it. I think she was allowing herself to express anger for the first time. And it manifested itself in outrage at my father's treatment of me. She defended me. No one had ever stood up for me like that before. She knew me better than anyone else. Possible exception, Julia. She knew all my flaws, and she loved me anyway. I'm going to miss her all the days of my life. Do you have any pointers on how to get through this? I find myself at a bit of a loss.
It's important to try to keep breathing, I think. I don't know. If I have my kids, I don't know what I'd do without my kids.
I've got Cece and Sophia. Especially Sophia. A catalyst who literally tore my sister in two. My God, it amazes me. My mother is reviled as unfit and demented, while Sophia is held up as a sterling example of the nurturing parent. And meanwhile, her pride and her joy, her Eden, was crying out for help. Hell, she was screaming for it at the top of her lungs, right up to the very end. And what was Mommy Dearest doing? Mommy Dearest was wallowing in her own guilt and wringing her hands, and feeling nothing but sorry for herself.
Mason, you know, if you're looking for someone to blame, what about me? I mean, I was her husband. I was living with her. Where was I when she was screaming for help? You need to place the blame, put it where it belongs. Put it on me. You know, I wonder sometimes how you can look at your own face in the mirror with all the disgust that's falling off it. Is that difficult? Is that what keeps you alive?
Is that a rhetorical question? I can answer it if you like.
No, actually, I don't want to know. I don't really care, but it does bother me the way you walk around here like some kind of one-man lynch mob looking for somebody to hate for taking Eden away. God knows any one of us would do, but For some reason, you fixate on Sophia.
For some reason?
Who is, after all, the woman who replaced your mother in your father's affections. We all know that. But it's not just that. You use your pain like a knife against anybody who's unlucky enough to get in your way. And the only thing you are accomplishing, Mason, is to tear this godforsaken family even further apart, if that's possible. I mean, I really wonder when it's going to stop. When everyone is lying in some quivering puddle somewhere or something. I mean, what is it going to take, really, for you to be satisfied? Cut these people some slack. Yeah, they're weak. They're foolish at times, just the way you love to portray them, but they are your family. And worthy of your compassion, I would think, since they lost Eden too.
You're right. I just make matters worse. But in my defense, I find the temptation irresistible to assign blame where it truly belongs. There is so much in this family. Somebody's got to keep track of it.
Yeah, right. I'm sure somebody does.
I apologize. I'm not very good at it. I didn't come in here to make you angry or vent my rage.
Why did you come in here?
Because of what I saw between you and Kelly. I know how much it hurt when she turned away from you. It hurt me too.
Well, I appreciate that.
I just hoped I could make you understand that she's rather difficult to reach right now.
You don't have to, actually. That's obvious.
Now, don't give up on her. That's a lot to ask someone who's already living with his own pain to offer comfort to somebody else. I realize that. I also know I probably don't have the right to ask you anything. But please try to help her. Oh, I have a suggestion.
Yeah?
Tear down your wall. Something I know something about, having built enough of my own. They're very safe to hide behind, and if you fortify them strongly enough, they can keep out their pain, but not indefinitely. And if you tear down yours, hers will naturally follow. And then you can share your pain. And that's important. Oh, and this comes with a disclaimer.
Which is?
You take it at your own risk. After all, who am I to dispense advice on pain when I haven't got a place to put my own?
Sorry. Cruz, you made her so happy.
Yeah, well, for a time I did, Kelly. These last few months...
Oh, no. I'm telling you that you did. I mean, her life changed the day she met you.
Mine, too.
I don't think that I have ever seen a greater love than the one the two of you shared. I mean, it just spilled over and touched everyone that came near it. You're a very lucky man, and you need to hang on to that right now.
Yeah. No matter where she is, I know she's at peace. I grabbed that thought in the morning, and I've been holding on to it with both hands as tight as I can. Seems to help. You hold on to it, too.
Yeah.
You know, there's an extremely ripe pineapple in the kitchen.
Let's go.
Oh, thank you for coming.
Yeah, I am really glad I did.
I just wish I had been here when it all happened. I'm so sorry that all of you had to go through this alone.
Well, it's, you know, speaking for myself, I wasn't really in the mood for company, so I probably would have turned you away if you'd have been here when it happened.
I don't go so easily.
Neither do I, and I hope you'll remember that. Excuse me for a second, will you? Listen, I realize that I may have come down on you a little hard in there.
You don't owe me any apologies.
Well, I think I do. I want you to know that I appreciate you trying to help.
However ineffectually.
Well, we're all flailing right now. It's to be expected. I mean, I feel like I've been punching the air, you know.
Yes, and there's a bit unsatisfactory when we can take a good solid swipe at each other from time to time. I understand.